We're all filming. A YouTuber filming a YouTuber filming a YouTuber. And then there's Linda. So we've just arrived at Malvern. Causing trouble, are we?
Just followed signs. What time did you leave?
I'm gonna go around, lovely to see you. I am not doing overwintering onions ever again. Hello and welcome back to the channel. So much has gone on. I mean, I feel like the last video I had was forever ago because I've done so much. I didn't put the camera up for about a week and I plowed on through the job. So I'll show you some of those through this video. So if you see me in another t-shirt or whatever, that's what's been happening. I've been trying to get loads done and the plot has had a bit of a makeover. And after, so I've managed to dig down about a foot here and add the other IBC tank in. And what I've done is I've actually created a loop now with some hose pipe and I've added it to the tap here and added it to the tap here. Now what it does is once I open both valves, it then levels the water up on both of them. So when this one fills, the other one fills, and then they'll eventually both fill at the same level. Now eventually I will want to add this permanently and then I'll buy some fitments that will actually attach these permanently with another tap as well, so if I want to access the water. But for now, this is going to work and it's going to level these out, and hopefully if we do get some rain in the next couple of weeks, then hopefully these will top back up as well. So I've now got 2,000 litres of water collected off the polytunnel to water the tomatoes in summer. And I also want to add at least 2 barrels here with lids, one for comfrey leaves and one for nettles. And then when I need to, then I can actually just take the sump pub out of the first tank, drop it into these barrels here, and then I'll have free plant food then as well to feed the tomatoes and whatnot in the polytunnel. So that's the idea, to have some feed barrels here. Now, you don't want to be dropping the comfrey leaves into there as well because they get quite boggy and mucky. And I mean, this one could probably do with a rinse, to be honest, but another job that is. But for now, I'm glad that these two are both attached. And one of the next jobs is to remove all the buckets from here and move them to the back of the polytunnel, but make sure that they get a good amount of sun. I'm happy for them to stay here for another week, but after that I need this bed underneath here. I'm going to give it a good weed through, get rid of the bindweed. I mean, it shows the difference. There is still bindweed coming up through here and it's going to be a constant headache for a year or two more. But if I wouldn't have done it, it'd be like this. Now look at this. I mean, I dug down as far as I could, but I need to do this bit next. But it just shows, if I wouldn't have weeded these and dug these through 3 times, it'd be like this all over. So I'm glad I did it. Now, an allotment is never ever finished. There is always projects, and I'm glad. That's the reason why I've got an allotment. I mean, if you're a plotter, you'll understand. We like projects, we like challenges. When one thing fixes, another thing breaks, or you think of a new plan, or you think of a new idea, and you want to try it out. So that's what I love about having an allotment, is that you can just keep adapting and changing it whenever you want. So the overwintering onions have started to bolt. So as predicted, I'm not doing them again. I've decided this is the last year that I'm going to attempt doing overwintering onions. Now some of them are still doing okay over there, but as always, the red ones, they've got a seed head here now, so that just means that this bulb underneath here on the red ones, they won't grow anymore and they'll just stay like that, and they just don't store either. So the only thing you do with them is chop them up now, put them in the freezer if you want, or use them straight away. But they're no good to this bed, and there's quite a few going to seed. Now they say they're heat treated and they say they won't bolt, but they do. I mean, there's different varieties, you know, these are the white ones. The brown ones so far, I can't see any seed heads on there, any scapes, so they might be okay, but I've decided enough is enough. I'm not doing it anymore just to fill up my bed because I get excited in autumn and winter. I'm going to take out the ones that have actually gone to seed. Use these now as well in salads. I mean, that's still a nice spring onion, you know, a nice big chunky spring onion. So I've got those, but it's a shame, an absolute shame. And for some reason I've got some stray potatoes coming up here, which must have been from the previous owner of this plot. Yeah, there's a bit of a mess in here, so I've decided what I'm going to do is, Martin from the Hanley Plotter who visited, he said that he tried the Charles Dowding method where he put 3 together in a cluster and they pushed themselves apart. Now I've got so many onions in there in the summer ones, and since they've bolted to here, I've got half a bed spare, so I'm thinking to save using a bed over there, which I really do need for something else, I think I'm going to put some more onions into this bed on this side and, yeah, maximise the space. So let's clear it off and crack on. So the idea is to make a little hole. Now, these were ones I grew from seed and they didn't germinate very well, but we've got a couple here. I'm going to put 3 together, like so. And we'll see how we get on later on in the season. Now these are ones that I bought extra, and we can see later on in the season whether or not planting them all individually like this is worth doing, or will these push themselves away from each other, and this way you can save some bed space. 3, 6, 9, 12 in a space that I would normally put 4 onions. We'll see what happens. Now I think I'm going to do the same in this garlic bed. Now ideally I would have liked to leave this all garlic, but there is some here that garlic died over the season, so it's pointless leaving these gaps, and they're wasted growing space, you know. So these are my zebrune shallots, so I think I'm going to use this space up. I'll give it a good water afterwards because it's dry as hell, but that can be done after this. I watered it last night, but it's just so dry all the time. We need some rain. God, this is so hydrophobic. I can feel moisture here, but over here, it's just the top layer, I think, so it should be okay. This also solves me a problem of finding homes for all my crops. And I've never had success with zebrune shallots, but these are looking pretty good, I must admit. The best I've done so far. So we shall see. And the good thing about these is that they don't take up too much space. They don't split because they're from seed. They just grow one nice big banana shallot. And I don't want to put them too close to the garlic because you don't want it to be impacting the growth on these as well by taking a lot of nutrient, but there's plenty of gaps in here that I can use. One thing that you do need to make sure that you do at this time of year is make sure you keep all the water off these leaves. Don't be watering all the garlic leaves at this time because that will encourage rust. So keep your watering can as low as you can to the soil, and if you can, take off the rows and just water right underneath the garlic. I know it's one of those things you think, I'll just water all over the bed. Don't do that with garlic. Keep the moisture off the leaves as much as you can. Oh God, it's warm in the tunnel. I've come in because there's a cabbage white flying around in here, and I've still got brassicas that are growing on, ready for the next planting out. So let's evict it. So I've decided these are going to be the calabrese. No, they're not, because the dahlias coming up. Ah, where are you coming from? Right. Okay. Plan B. So I've decided to dig up the dahlia now. It's not ideal, but I didn't realise this was still in the ground here, so I'm hoping I won't damage it too much. Hopefully it'll be okay. There you go. I'm going to move this into another flower bed, and then I can use this for what I intended. There we go. This is now a dahlia bed. Now back to this bed. I was hoping to leave the bark on the top as a bit of a mulch. A bit more dahlia there. Where was I? More dahlia. Oh, what's going on? So my worry is that I've left a dahlia in here. I don't think I have, but okay. So I'm going to firm this down a bit for the broccoli, because like I mentioned, you don't want loose soil for them, because the roots will rock and they'll just go to flower straight away and panic, and you don't want that. Watch a dahlia come up through the middle of this in the middle of summer, and watch me not be happy about it. Right, so these aren't as big as I want them to be, but they'll do. They'll soon perk up, I'm sure. I think I'm going to put... Ooh. Here we go again. Oh, that mint smells gorgeous. So I think I'm going to put another 3 in. Ooh, there's one spare. Sorry, little guy, you didn't make it. Right, will these fit? Ooh. Kinda. Now these aren't staying in here forever, because I've got some extension poles for them from First Tunnels. So, do I put them that way? I think I'll go that way, because I don't want the bow out. So the idea is, once these plants get quite high, I'll pull these up and I'll put extension poles on the bottom of these, and then they'll go up quite high to accommodate the broccoli. But for now, you don't need them too high, so don't let the wind have them. So push them down as much as you can. There we go. Net. And the good thing about having plants next to each other that don't need nets anymore is that you can just take it off the one and place it on the other, because the shallots won't need it now. Allium leaf mine is kind of over. No point netting things that don't really need it. I mean, you could. I have left them on all season once and it made no difference at all. So the only thing you've got to watch out is that, you know, end of August, September, allium leaf miner season starts again, and you know, these will all be out by then anyway. There we go. Oh, it feels good having it, honestly. It feels so good getting most of the crops out now. God, that's a boring job, isn't it? Who loves weeding? Nobody. So I've come over today and yeah, we've got a few visitors on the plot. So we've got the main person, Linda from the Feel Good Garden, and we've also got gardener Scott popped over from America and he's filming me. And also Tony's popped over from Simplified Gardening. So how much are you charging for this visit?
You'll get the invoice
in the mail.
You might
God.
have to sell some of your plot to pay for it, but it's all good.
Oh God. Should we go have a cuppa, Linda?
Yeah.
And the footage you've just taken, that's just you're gonna need to sell a house.
Yeah. I'll aim it for the
We've got
pigeon.
a couple of special guests with us today.
And Scott and Tony.
Gardener Scott and Tony O'Neill from Simplified Gardening.
And I'm here as well.
And of course Danny, well, you're used to seeing Danny. So we're having a lovely chit chat. We've had a look around our plots because
It's lovely.
Danny's is immaculate.
No, it's not.
And Scott's impressed by my weeds, isn't he,
I
Scott?
am. I'm very impressed by
Especially-
everything.
Especially the beetroot that's gone to seed.
Yes.
Don't put yourself down.
I'm
It's
impressed
lovely.
with your lilac aquilesias.
Oh, you
They're
like those,
lovely.
do you? Oh,
Like
thank you.
Have
Thank
you
you.
got any seeds at home? Can you bring them for Tony to Malvern tomorrow?
I will. I'll have a look. I'm not
Yeah,
sure if I have, but I'll have a look. What about the perennial cornflowers? I got plenty
I've
of
got
those.
cornflowers. I got loads of them.
Are you right?
I've
Okay.
actually got
I like
about 200 plants.
Do you want
sat in
some,
my
Scott?
greenhouse,
Do you want some?
Yeah, through
Can you
customs.
Shh. I'll cut this bit out.
No.
Right. So, as we do, we're celebrating with our special guests. So, Danny, do you want to do the honours?
Well, I think Scott shouldn't, to be honest. He's the visitor from America. Oh, he's doing it that way, is he?
Don't want to lose any of it.
Oh, there was no pop.
Oh, there's no pot.
That wasn't very
all still in there.
That wasn't very British.
That wasn't very American.
Is that
either.
the American way, is it?
That's my way. I don't want to waste any of it.
Here you
That's
go,
only a
Scott.
little taste. You'll have to top
Thank
it
you.
up, Danny.
Oh, well, I was up, Linda. They're going out for a pint
No,
now.
go top theirs up. It's only
God,
got
he's
much
so
in a
tight.
glass.
No, I'm
He's
not
so
doing
tight,
that.
folks.
Don't be putting this bit. I'm not doing that. I was
Can't
thinking
believe it. We can't get nothing out of him. Thank you.
Hey, it shows that I'm not intimidated by your sub counts. I'm treating you exactly how you should be treated.
We're all human.
Scott, if you can clear the table after him as well, that'd be lovely.
To gardener friends in beautiful gardens everywhere.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good drinking, Linda.
Ooh, that is
It's not
nice.
here for show.
Well, this is lovely.
Have you tried a Welsh cake
I
yet?
did.
What did you think?
I liked it.
But they're nicer homemade.
I will say that
They're not so
sure.
dry homemade. Are
No,
they? The
they-
shop ones always end up
not
really
bad
dry.
though, but
They're all right, are they?
I will say homemade.
Can't beat homemade Welsh
And the
cakes, you know.
cinnamon.
Just like
that you can
everything you
add.
grow in the garden. It's
Yeah.
always better when you do it yourself.
That's right.
Because it's got love.
That's right.
That's it.
That special ingredient.
It is.
I know, I watched your video in the bath last night. I thought he's bloody in love with them bloody potatoes. It was like it was like a poem. I thought this is very poetic for Tony. I felt like he was a bit poetic. I thought, ooh, he's getting a bit like a novelist, yeah. And also, it was Malvern yesterday, the Malvern Spring Show. It was so good. We had so much fun. There were so many YouTubers there this year. So I'll show you some of the clips of Malvern now. If you are interested in going to Malvern, they do one in autumn and also one in spring. Honestly, come and join us. Come and have a look around. You'll enjoy the garden shows. The spring one's more for flowers and your home gardens and things like that. But we love it because the sun's out. Then there's one in autumn, which is all about the giant veg. Allotments, you know, all those things. You can buy allotment plants as well, vegetables that you can grow over winter. And I go to both because I like them both, because I like them for different things. So this is what happened at Malvern. So we've just arrived at Malvern. We're at the north gate near the press area. Linda's with me as well, and Doug. Linda's actually trying out her new trolley. I've got the one from Vivo today, and yeah, brought my dibbers as well. So yeah, all the grow-up dibbers are here. So yeah, Linda's actually reviewing her trolley from Vivo as well. Doug is cameraman today. Hi Linda, all ready for Malvern?
Oh, yes, I got my Vivo trolley as well.
Yeah. Right, let's go inside and meet the gang. So I've left Doug and Linda now because they can have a little look around, but I've got another partner in crime today.
Hello.
We've got Annie from Annie's Kitchen Garden, so we're going to go around. Lovely to see you. Should we have a little cup of coffee and then have a look around?
Lovely.
Are you excited?
I am.
Cole's in trouble, are we?
Hello.
All right, guys.
Hello.
How are you finding it, Scott?
You been loud enough yet?
No, it's not loud enough. How are you finding it, Scott? Chaos, isn't it?
Incredible.
Okay.
Wave or just walk?
Bye!
Oh, crash.
So if you've seen from the clips, Gardener Scott actually came to visit. He's toured the UK. He called into the Grow Up channel. We had some cake, coffee, bubbly with Linda at the Feel Good Garden. We spent the day here. Tony from Simplified Gardening also joined us as well. So Gardener Scott has gone to Tony's first, then they popped over and we had a look through the plots, and Gardener Scott then went to Malvern Garden Show with us as well. So yeah, it was actually really, really nice and we had so much fun. You know, Gardener Scott, if you haven't seen his channel, go over and have a look. He's got a huge channel and he's got a fountain of knowledge that he was actually sharing with us all the other day. And yeah, it was such a nice visit and he's welcome anytime. And also at Malvern, I bumped into some viewers, and it was really, really nice. I only took a few photographs because most of them took them on their own cameras. So if you've got them, email them in. But it was really, really nice to just bump into people, and yeah, it's that little bridge where you think, you forget that when you're filming, you're just filming really, and you forget when you edit how many people watch it or who's watching it. So it's really nice sometimes to bridge that gap between a YouTuber and a viewer, and it was really nice to have a chat with some of you lot, and it was really nice to chat to them about their gardens, their allotments, problems they're having, problems I'm having. So yeah, it was really nice, and that's one place that I love to go to Malvern for, is to meet up with all the YouTubers and also to meet viewers as well. So if you're thinking about it, pop along to the Malvern website and have a look when the autumn shows are. We always turn up on the Sunday, so yeah, we hope to see you there in autumn. So today's the day I'm going to be putting my nematodes in, my slug nematodes. I talk about this and I put them in every year, and I never seem to have much slug damage. They've arrived, and believe it or not, it's the perfect weather. It's going to rain in the next hour. You can see those clouds up there. And it's the perfect time to be adding them to your soil. It rained yesterday, and now it's going to rain again today. So perfect time. Soil's already wet. It's going to rain now all day. This is the perfect time. If you're interested, I've actually already put a video out in a couple of days ago. It's here, so go over and have a look. I'll put it at the end of this video as well. So go and have a look at that. And honestly, every year I have beautiful cabbages, beautiful brassicas where I've not had much slug attack. So go and have a look at that video. But I'm also tempted to put my beans out. Should I, or should I wait? The Swedes are looking fantastic. There's no issues with these as well. We've had some good weather. I've kept them watered, so as the sprouts. They are looking absolutely fantastic in there. There's 3 varieties in there: Brody, Evian Special, and also Brilliant. I'm going to try them out this year and see which one's my favourite. The garlic's looking fantastic as well. And as you've seen, I've put the shallots and all in. All the shallots now are interplanted into here. I had some gaps, so why not use those up rather than wasting them? And yeah, this garlic as well. That's the elephant garlic. And those are the zebrune shallots as well, from seed. Oof, this was crammed packed this week, trying to catch up. I'm Danny, and this is Grow Up.